and we ain't gonna waste no time because why? That's what we really want, because Thanksgiving is just around the corner. I pretty much poke holes all in it, all the way around or whatnot, so that we can put this in ground, and as yes, all the good wine.
How far do you want me to go out all the way?
Yeah, I mean, you can for now, yeah. Because we're going to put a couple of grow bags right here. What's up, everybody? It's me, Mike, out here at the Urban Suburban Homestead, and today we're about to be filling up this here raised bed, okay? Yes, over here by the window. And yeah, I want you all to know that we got some brassicas that we're going to be planting into the ground, and the ones that we actually did in the transplant, because they got drowned out, and I ain't going to sit here and hold you. The storm came through and drowned those jokers out in the little tray and all that. So everything is lopsided, everything is real leggy because it was in the garage during the hurricane for like a day, so we're trying to reach for the light. So like I said, I just going to get some transplants, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and get those into the ground, into this here raised bed, and also squeeze some room into the other raised beds as well, because I don't want them to be sitting out as much. Plus on top of that, I want us to get a nice little harvest whenever it's time to, and then we can worry about some succession planting in a couple of weeks, okay? But yeah, I want you all to see we're definitely going to be doing this right here. This right here. So we're gonna be getting this together. Remember, Delvin was actually cutting this out earlier. I was helping him. And so I'm gonna get this weed barrier up under it. The reason why we got the wood there is because we do not want anything to actually grow into the ground near the foundation of the house, especially as far as like vegetation. Even though this is gonna be like temporary, we wanna make it real temporary, okay? So that's why we're doing it with the boards down. Of course, like I said before, we want to expand the patio, so that's the reason why we only got one raised bed right here, okay? So yeah, and then also we're gonna be adding some worms to the actual raised bed, okay? I'm gonna show you what I made, okay? It's actually gonna be an in-ground composter that we're gonna be using, and I actually bought the worms, and you all can get a chance to take a look what we're gonna be doing with this bed, and also incorporating it into the other beds as well. Once we kind of thin out some of those seedlings and stuff, because the rain has kind of really drowned them out, so I'm kind of a little sketchy on if they really going to actually germinate or, you know, take off the way they need to. I think because we've been getting so much rain with the roof drip and everything like that, it's going to kind of like mess up the rooting system on some of those radishes and beets over there. But we're going to thin those jokers out, and what we're going to squeeze in is some of these here brassicas and also some of these leafy greens, okay? And we ain't going to waste no time, because why? That's what we really want, because Thanksgiving is just around the corner, okay? So yeah, I want you all to stay tuned. Okay, so yeah, what I'm about to do is actually put down this black tarp right down here, this weed barrier over this wood, and then like I said, we're gonna do that, get what's already in there, which is a cardboard, and then relay that down inside of the raised bed as well, okay? That way we can have a nice little foundation that right there, and yeah, so they can have a nice little bed for them to grow nice and healthy in, okay? So now that we got all of this pretty much in here, I'm gonna add some more dirt, but also it's gonna be from this tote over here. So we're gonna rip out some of these plants, these old plants, and then we're gonna add this dirt over here. I'm gonna put a little bit of fertilizer in there as well, and then we're gonna be adding that one. Okay, yes, so it is hot out here, but I want you all to see what I'm gonna be using. This is the actual tote that we had the pepper plants in at the beginning of the summer, but they end up getting dried out or whatnot, and the whole little heat drought at the very beginning. So here we are. We're gonna go ahead and pull these jokers out right here. As you can see, they ain't trying to come out. But I figured this is some good soil that we can use to go over here in this particular bed. Yeah, so yeah, I think we're gonna be good. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some of this organic garnet tone to it, and then we're gonna add it over here to this here bed, okay? So yes, before we even get into all the planting and all the things like that right there, I want to show you all, I want to do an in-ground worm composter. Excuse all the traffic because it's a little bit, you know what I'm saying, heavy on a Saturday evening. Actually, it ain't even a Saturday, it's a Friday, but I'm trying to rest the whole weekend, yes. So it's Friday, and people is, you know, trying to get home from work, you know, so they can turn up for the Saturday. Anywho, I got this, had this idea here that I want to do an in-ground worm composter because we already got the 3-tier composter. So I'm like, why not go ahead and add the worms? I already added some last week, but I want to add like an actual bin inside the actual dirt or whatnot. It's already been done before or whatnot, but I'm going to show you what I did. I actually bought some juice bottles that you would get, a juice container, and I got a soldering tool, and I pretty much poked holes all in it all the way around or whatnot so that we can put this in ground. And as you can see, it has a top here because it is a juice bottle, but we can stuff stuff down in here. Like I say, I have all kinds of things here. I have scraps, tangerines, things like that we're gonna add in here to actually feed the worms. We're gonna put this in the middle of the actual bed so that the actual worms can be able to break down the nutrients and everything and take it and distribute it throughout the whole bed, okay? And hopefully we can get a nice good harvest from that. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing right there, okay? So yeah, I'm excited about the whole compost bin situation in ground, okay? And I want to show you all that we got the worms here, okay, from Uncle Jim's worm farm. You already know we done had some before, but this time I didn't get the red wigglers. I actually got the European Nightcrawlers, okay? So those beds over there, they pretty much have some of the red wigglers in there, but this one right here actually has the European Nightcrawlers. And we're gonna pull some out here and see the girls ready to come out to play. Yes, the girls is ready to come out to play. Yes, all the good worms. So yeah. Yes. So we're gonna put the worms inside of the bed over here and actually add some to the other beds as well. So I want you all to stay tuned, but I'm gonna show you some of the things. Oh my God, the love buzz is on me. The love buzz is in love with me, okay? The love buzz is in love. But I'm gonna show you all, I'm putting some scraps in here. It's a little bit of tangerine here, a little peeling, a little tore up napkin there, a little green beans, some okra that got too hard or whatnot. I'm gonna stuff all this down in there, whatnot. Eggplant, some more peelings and stuff to go in here. So we're gonna tear up a little milk, a little egg crate here and stuff that joint in there. That way it can be broken down too. Because it can definitely biodegradable. So we're gonna make sure we put all biodegradable things in here, and that way it can help feed the garden, and you don't have to actually be buying so much fertilizer, because that's the whole idea. The idea is for us to actually cut down on the fertilizer. It's getting dark out here, you know. I ain't trying to be blending in. I feel like I already am. But the idea is for us to cut down on buying all the fertilizer and for the worms to do all the breaking down for us so they can put the worm castings back out into the garden. And like I said, we want to make sure that we, you know, giving the stuff some good healthy nutrients and things like that. It's a lot of scraps that be out here in the garden. So, you know, if you want to do one of these, you know, I think I paid about a solid $17 for this right here, for 4 of these. And you know, the worms itself, I got 250 of them for $35, okay? And the link is in the description box below if you want to go ahead and partake in that right now, okay? And we already got cardboard at the bottom of the actual bed over there, and so idea is for the worms to actually break that down too. So everything wants to be compostable. Of course, we're gonna have to actually add some more dirt over time, but you know, we'll get to that cross arrow whenever it's time, okay? Because I'm pretty sure that's going to actually lower the level. That's why I filled it all the way up to the brim as much as possible. So yeah, I went on ahead and took the worms out of the top of this right here, and I went ahead and just spread them all here in the garden. So as you can see, we got worms already acclimating into the thing. They digging down or whatnot. So I'm going to show y'all. So yeah, the worms. So we got us some Lieutenant broccoli here. We also got us some Wakefield cabbage here, and we also got us some green magic broccoli as well that we're going to be planting over here into this bed. So yeah, I think it's about to storm real quick, so we about to put a little bit of these worms all the way up into these things. I already sprinkled some over here. So in these 2 beds, I'm gonna put some of these European Nightcrawlers over here. They already got some of the red wigglers in there, so we're gonna add some of these as composting. I also got other bottles that I did the solder into, that I punched all the holes into. That way they can be able to get one of these in-ground composters as well. Okay, and you can do it yourself too. Okay. Yeah, and so since these all get about 24 inches apart, you're supposed to grow them about 24 inches apart, I'm going to plant like 2 of each in this bed right here, okay? Like I said, we're going to have some 10-gallon bags. I'm going to plant some stuff over in these over here as well. And also we got some more space over there with the radishes and the beets, because a lot of them did not do so well with all the hard rain. So we're going to go ahead and kind of move them out the way and go ahead and get ready for the Thanksgiving and New Year's food, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and get this settled into the ground, the actual composter here, and that way it can have this spot, and then we can kind of plant around it, okay? Since these are kind of leggy or whatnot, I'm going to try to plant these as far as down as possible, okay? So yeah, as you can see, we got our magic broccoli planted. We also got our lieutenant broccoli. Also, we got our Wakefield cabbage as well. And also, I planted 2 collards on the end, so hopefully they can kind of, you know what I'm saying, get their life draped over the side, okay? But right now, we got all of the things inside of our worm composter here. We got a handful of worms already in the bed here. They digging their way all the way down. About to start breaking down the good old compost. And so what I'm gonna do right now is actually go ahead and get these things a nice little watering. Okay, yeah, so I think it's about to rain out here. So I think what I'm gonna try to do and get these kale into the ground over here, a couple of those. Also, I'm gonna try to get some of the cabbages into the ground as well, some more of the cabbages, and also another broccoli or 2. And yeah, we're gonna go from there, okay? That way we can go ahead and get this nice good old rain, and we can be, you know what I'm saying, letting them get the good old nutrients and things like that. Okay. Real quick, I want to show you all what we did over here. So as you can see, we got the collards right there, the green magic broccolis. Okay, we got the Wakefield cabbages. Also, we got our composter in the middle. Like I said, you want to have something with a lid on it. That way you can keep the gnats and stuff out as this stuff is starting to break down and everything. Okay, so but like I said, you can put anything from eggshells to you know, cardboard, also egg crate, you know, banana peels, pretty much you name it, just things that are not kind of spicy. That way your worms don't get irritated, you know what I'm saying? That way they can, you know, still be healthy and all that. Okay, we also got the lieutenant broccoli over here, and we got another collard right there. Okay, so we got our collards, you know what I'm saying, our cabbages into the ground. Okay, yeah, so that's what we got going on right there. We're gonna go ahead and try and get these couple of kales into the ground, a couple of broccolis before this rain starts to pour down, okay? And then yeah, we got some more to plant, and probably in a whole other video, okay? So yeah, we got our curled kale, as you can see, good and healthy. Worms, they making their way into the soil, and I'm gonna plant a couple of these joints right here, okay? I think I'll plant about 3 of them, okay? And then we'll make some room for some other stuff. So yes, this is our bed that we got our black Spanish beets in it. No, black Spanish radishes in. And so pretty much we're gonna try to plant these in between while trying not to disturb what they got going on, okay? Because we definitely want to get these kales going, and you know, that way they can be good and lush, and we can have us some good kale salad, and also try some other recipes as well that I've been looking at, okay? Yeah.